They are still living today.
I don't even think it's. Oh, go ahead.
It's
Go
the
ahead.
same people. The same people that grew up
I
playing
don't.
Vigilante 8.
I kind of don't think it's the same people no more.
You don't think so?
Not at the top of these companies, man. Think about it. They only think about sweaty lobbies, man. And what's crazy is that Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8 can be battle royals, bro. They can.
This a beat by Mills. For real, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Skip Cutscene, man. We're back. And as always, I'm with my bros, man. Wicked and B Pots, man. How y'all doing this week?
What's
Good,
up?
good, good.
Good.
What's up, man?
We got a lot of stuff going on in gaming news lately. The last couple weeks since the last episode, should I say? We got some Twitter beef going on. I don't know if I want to really call it beef, but we got some challenges, some call outs.
It's not really beef. Unless they take it to the streets.
Got some pastrami going on, you know.
Yeah. You got some Twitter fingers going crazy in the FGC community between rappers and pro players. And I find it really interesting because Waka Flocka called out Sonic Fox. And I'm gonna tell you now, I'm team Waka Flocka in this fight.
Hey,
even if he lose, if they ever play against each other, I hope they do, and I hope they stream it and obviously put it on. I mean, it wouldn't be wise to not put it online because everybody wants to, rapper versus, blah blah blah. I want to see it.
What game were they talking about? Kind of
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they really throwing hands.
Yeah. They talking about Mortal Kombat. World. And Sonic Fox actually replied back and he was like, first to 10, how much money? So that I'm like, yo, come on. Let's see it. I want this syndicated on Twitch live or YouTube, whatever. I want them to treat it like a boxing match, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it could be. I mean, is Walker good though? I never seen him play.
I never seen him play either. But for him talking the way he's talking,
and
the fact that we seen pictures of him using a fight stick, bro, like, I'm not good with fight sticks. I'll be the first to tell you. I suck with fight sticks. Give me a controller. I'd rather play claw on a fucking controller than play with a fight stick any day.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm interested to see
how good
Waka Flocka is.
I feel like we was good though. I feel like we was good on sticks though. I mean, if we just kind of stayed with it, because we was playing with sticks in the arcade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be first to tell you, I wasn't that good at it. Fight sticks was never my thing, man. Like
hang on, let me try out some moves.
I didn't.
Right.
Like, I'll play against other people, but more than likely, man, I was like, yo, I really give me a controller and let me thumb it out, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't like because we're playing those fight games that actually mean something, bro. Like, you could like Mortal Kombat. Here's a player that is played all the time, right? And here's a player that has just started, right? But then you get like Marvel versus Capcom. Here's a player that plays all the time, and then here's somebody button mashing.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you got
you good.
And you got spam characters like Wolverine, fucking Berserker Claw the whole time or some shit. Tornado Claw.
Tornado Claw. Berserker Barrage.
Like
Ice Beam! Ice Beam!
Heat Flight. Man.
That's funny.
Arctic Attack.
Exactly. But the people I always ran into, they always chose like Cyclops because they recognized them, and then they would jump like really high and keep hitting the buttons like optic blast, optic blast, optic blast, optic blast, optic.
I didn't get that kind of luck. See, I would love to play against Cyclops players in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. What kind of luck I got is the Magneto, Cable, and fucking with whoever no matter who your third is. Like that team right there is the one you want to get beat by, or it's Magneto, Cable, Iceman. You know,
Mm.
I lost
Don't
every
get loose.
time.
Every time. Damn. Damn.
It's the
Speaking of
ultimate
getting-
zone.
Speaking of getting fucked up and fucked up games,
Mhm.
Silent Hill is back.
Mhm. Hey.
Hey,
And not just
Hey.
one Silent Hill,
ooh,
the multiple Silent Hills
and a movie.
and the movie.
And the movie. That right there got my
Mhm.
attention. I mean, if you going all out right, and then the CG on the trailer was looking so good, bro. So I was like, man, this might be.
I'm gonna be for real, right?
Mm.
I read about it, have not watched the trailer.
Talking
Not yet.
Yeah, you
about
know.
the movie or the game, all of it.
Any of them, because
Yeah,
I've been stuck at work, man.
Man,
You know,
it's nice.
Wife, kid,
Just a regular life.
It's
yeah.
always 5 minutes. It's always 5 minutes somewhere,
Bro,
bro.
you gotta stop going Ford commercial on me, bro.
You ever took
yeah.
time to look at a game trailer in the middle of work?
But that Silent Hill, hey, it really do looks good, man.
God damn, look how big my
I
fucking forehead
don't know
is.
way to, man, dude. Did you?
This shit ain't a
Everybody,
trip, man. That's a fucking
listen,
journey. Look at that.
listen, everybody.
We all, so you know.
All right. Wait, hang on.
This is called being a dad. Okay, this is called being. Hey, Holmes. Hey, Holmes. Okay, I see you, Holmes.
Please talk like that from now on, Brandon.
Get like,
But no, the Silent Hill looks really good. Me and we could talk about this before. We talking about we kept going off the remakes and all that stuff. What was playing the game, and and I can't. I said I asked him. I pretty much was the point I was making was, do you think the only games that make a notable like remake is horror and RPGs?
No.
No.
What you think? What you saying?
I don't think games like that can make or you said those are the only ones that make a notable remake?
Right.
No, I don't think those are the only games that could have a notable remake. You know why?
Why?
Because how much would you guys love to play a PS5 version of Blacklist
Blacklist is good.
or Chaos Theory or Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, those are still kind of their shooters slash RPG like still.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna get into like the semantics of role playing, like even if you're playing the victim in Elden Ring, it's still everything's a role playing. But like, I don't necessarily think those are the only ones that could be like a really good like game. Because yeah, there's a lot of RPGs, and that's just what we're fans of. But like,
right.
Like there's another game like we've talked about it before. How awesome would it be to have like some of the old OG ones like Jet Moto or Fighting Force?
Jet Moto would be nice.
Yeah, or some of the old Ace Combats or something.
I know for you it'd be what Mech Warrior?
Yeah, or Armored Core.
Armored Core. I don't want to say Mech Warrior.
Yeah,
Armored Core.
I would love for them to remake some Armored Core, but I don't get what I want.
I get it. I just feel like for me, I feel like horror games are the top of the list when it comes to remakes, though.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion,
I think it's because you can add so much. I feel like you can add so much like different stuff.
You can add a lot more depth to it.
Right. No, so you can the atmosphere when it looks more realistic, even though back in the 90s when we were playing like Resident Evil 1 and 2 on 64 or PlayStation 1, you was like, yo, this look real as fuck.
Yeah.
But and that was us playing the game without surround sound, without fucking headsets, where you can submerge yourself into that shit. Versus now, you put on a headset, you got 5.0 Dolby digital fucking, and everything makes a sound. You hear here, and right. So
I would have to agree with you because you're thinking about it, like take Final Fantasy VII Remake for example, right?
Yeah,
they added so much more story in between those parts.
Right.
There's only so much that you can do for like You know, like if whenever they remade Resident Evil 1, yeah, the mansion looks good, but they're not gonna add like an extra hallway and a door that, oh, what the fuck is
Mhm.
this?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They can't
Well,
really
Yeah.
add to that story. But like certain games, like one game that my wife would love to see remade. I don't think they're ever. If they do, it'll probably be some BS $20 game, but she loves Jet Set Radio.
Oh,
a lot of people
okay.
ask for Jet Set Radio to come back.
Or like, what if they fully remake from the ground up, like Fight Night or Ready to Rumble,
Ready to
Mm.
rumble, man.
Mm.
Hey, but
or
you know,
like fucking bring back Blitz, man.
now that
Woo.
honestly,
Bro, did you just say Blitz?
Yeah, bring back
Oh my
Blitz. Like you want me to
God,
play
bro.
football? That's what I'll play. I'll play Blitz.
Oh
I'll be honest with
my
you, bro.
God, bro.
All three of those great, but I'll be honest. Ready to rumble. Do I want them to remake it? Because I don't. I feel like they got the graphics got to be a certain point. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
No,
see what you're
no, no,
saying.
no.
To keep it like.
Not really. Not really. It
So
could
you
be
think
at a. It could
you
be
think they
at
can go full
a.
realistic and then keep the same feeling?
It could be just an arcade.
Rumble!
It could just be like a. Like still like an arcade style graphic type. So I get what you're saying. So you're talking about like the crowd, like how
No,
they
no,
would
no,
look
no.
and
I'm
stuff.
talking character models. I don't
Just
give a shit
character
about the
models.
crowd. They can have no
Okay.
crowd for all I give a fuck. I'm talking character models. Do you think if they updated it all the way to
Mhm.
like today's Unreal 5, do you
Mhm.
think Ready to Rumble will still feel like Ready to Rumble?
No, it can't. Yeah, I don't
That's
think
what
it
I'm
will.
saying. That was
Yeah,
I think I would rather have them just remastered out.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Now,
some deserve remasters, others deserve
Fight Night
the remake.
remake.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
using real boxers, real names. You know,
Mhm.
NFL Blitz. Remember they tried when they tried to keep going, make it more realistic, and it didn't
Mhm.
quite do well. 99, 2000, 2001 Blitz was pinnacle, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to agree. Now I'm thinking about it because there's some game like speaking of another one, Parasite Eve might be back too.
Right.
Parasite Eve, man. Do you know
See,
that was like one of my first games when I got PS1? Like
right.
that was like my first game, bro.
Which is
I love
another one of
that.
those ones that like is like Resident Evil again. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do a remake of part one. No, they did remake, they tried it out. Obviously, they didn't do it. They didn't go all like they did at Resident Evil 2 and 3
Mhm.
remakes, whatever. Or
But that's
even 4.
what I'm curious though. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm curious, like if because again, both one and two titles was actually great to me. I actually had both of those, and one came with the double disc, and I love that. I love the double disc anyway. But one came with a double disc. I love two, and three was cool. So I'm like, would they just remake three, or just keep like just one and two, and just kind of combine them into?
I obviously I'll be honest with you because even though the game was a double disc, I think I think they should just combine the one and
Yeah,
two together
yeah,
because
yeah.
those games, if you put both of those games together now, they're probably like 6 gigs total,
Mm-hmm.
like today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm saying, you know what a game they need to that I wouldn't they need to remake, not remaster. I'd be happy with a remaster, but eventually, truthfully, I'd probably want a remake. Is the Bouncer?
The
Yep, that's another one.
bouncer.
Remakes.
Hmm
Nice. Nice.
You know the OG blue disc.
Yep.
Ooh.
I mean, I put it every game. I feel like
OG blue disc.
any game that's pre 2007 can get a remake.
But that's what we own though. We own remakes, man.
They already
Yeah,
doing it.
that's the. I mean, but my question is is that's the only thing that we have to fall back on is just remakes. We don't have like any
Yeah,
creativity to like go forward and
yeah,
just create anything new and stuff like that because
yeah.
because I feel like listen, fellas, we had this conversation before. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like companies are remaking the wrong titles. You know what I mean? Like
And
they're
I
not
agree.
going back into the archive and remaking, you know what I'm saying, the best games that there was out there. It's
No,
like,
and I
you
agree
know
on
what I
that.
mean? Like,
I I
come on,
think they
man.
can go. I think they can go a little bit harder than what they do as far as coming up with remakes.
Yeah.
Um, like a remaster is gonna be for me. They only do so much for me, man. Like certain ones like I would be highly upset if they just remastered Metal Gear 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, would I buy it? Absolutely. But will I enjoy it? Absolutely.
Man, I'm so pissed. Yeah, all right, yeah.
But I'm still playing. I'll still play.
Yeah, right.
But I think they only had to go all the way out for it. They can literally just bump the graphics to Metal Gear 4. And I'll be satisfied with Metal Gear 1 remake.
Right.
You know what they need to remake?
Oh, okay. What you got?
Okay, I think honestly, like how it was like the first one, and I think they are. I heard some wind of it, but they need to remake a game like Max Payne, the first one.
They are making Max Payne.
Okay, they need to remake the very first BioShock.
Ooh.
I agree with that one.
Yeah,
Nice.
that one would be really good remake because like with the ray tracing we have now, like with the darks, the really darks, like you can't see and everything like that. But like looking at some of these, like they'd catch hell for it. But if they didn't remaster it and actually remade it, right, they could redo Oblivion.
Ooh.
They could do Oblivion.
Nice.
Oblivion is good.
And you know what's sad is Oblivion probably outsell Elder Scrolls
because
6.
I'm already thinking how great, how colorful, and how big Oblivion was to me back then. You know what I mean? So that today would be nice. Yeah.
Well, because like I'm just like if they remade or not even remastered, but like I'm thinking about it, and like even like remastered would be fine, but like you'd want a remake of like what about some of those really old Burnouts, like Burnout 3 Takedown?
I said Burnout 3. The first two, they was fun. But 3,
first one was fucking trash.
Yeah, but 3, that one, man.
Was it 3? No, Paradise was my favorite.
3 was my favorite. Paradise was okay.
Paradise was my favorite. I love Paradise.
Bro, like give us some co-op, like fucking Crazy Taxi or something, man.
Even Midnight Club, man. And listen,
bro, the first one.
Listen, bro. So Midnight, I was just watching some old gameplay on all the Midnight Clubs, man. I'm not joking, dude. I can't tell you how much I miss Midnight Club, and that was a great game to me, dude. Just remake it. Please.
Because the first one, like that game is not easy.
Nah.
Here's a game I recently played. I'll tell you that I found that site for browser PS1 games and shit. I was playing Dragon Ball Z Legends. They fucked around and had Digimon World 1 on that bitch.
Oh, fucking, I remember that shit.
And I played a little bit of it. I was just playing with keyboard. I didn't play with my controller and shit. But I would like a remake of that one. And it was crazy is that there is another Digimon game coming out that's something like that. I can't remember the name, but I have to look it up. But it's like it's similar
Shattered
to one.
Worlds or something.
Yeah.
But
it's
like
similar to one.
Games that I played were like they were still open world and stuff like that. They could easily remake the very like Hitman Agent 47.
Yep.
Y'all remember Smuggler's Run?
Yep.
Yes.
That game was fun as hell.
I'm still waiting on Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8.
Man.
He gone.
Bro, listen, man. This is what I be talking about. Listen,
let me tell you something.
Bro, and this makes me so mad, bro. Like, why are they not thinking about this? The same people that used to play that, if they not had a piano fall on their head and killed them by now, but they are still living today.
I don't even think it's. Oh, go ahead.
The same people that were playing Vigilante 8.
I kind of don't think it's the same people no more.
You don't think so?
Not at the top of these companies, man. They only think about sweaty lobbies, man. And what's crazy is that Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8 can be battle royals, bro. They can be.
Oh my god, bro. Bro, you might have to. Oh my
bro, like
god.
give it 6 months to a year, they're gonna announce something. Watch, because somebody's listening.
No, that's what I know.
Oh my god.
Everything
bro.
we have said on this podcast, we heard something similar to it come out, and it was like, just announce this. And we keep saying, I was like, yo,
Do
somebody's
you
listening.
know how fun that would be? Listen, first of all, let me just say this because there was a lot of talk between Twisted Metal and Vigilante. I'm a big fan of both.
Right.
I do like Vigilante. I played both versions, the arcade version and the OG version, and both was still great to me.
It was nothing but a classic of
It was
Nintendo
it's
versus
just a
Sega.
classic.
Right?
Yeah, it's just
That's
a
what it
classic,
was.
bro. Dude, if you could, the fact that you said you could put like a battle royale with all of those, you know what I'm
Easily.
saying? Bro, that would be so much fun. And I think my
Easily.
point is just getting back to like fun, man. Just having a game that you could just have fun on, bro.
And but it also was crazy that's killing these games though, man. Is one skill-based matchmaking starting to kill games to a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Casual
Yeah.
casual players are not having fun in any game right now because and you got motherfuckers like the cheat and shit too. People using Cronus and fucking strike packs and shit like that, man. Like if you shooting a gun that has a lot of recoil and all of a sudden you shooting a fucking straight line without aiming down sight, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck up out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't wait. I hope these companies like are starting to ban these people. Like I'm talking about perma ban. Like remember back on 360, you get caught cheating on 360, bro. They lock your IP address out.
Man, they lock you up. That's real jail.
Now it's like,
that was real jail.
We banned that account. That's it. And then you're like, man, shit.
I can make
another account, bro.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Right,
Matter of fact, I make another account. It's a free 14-day trial with Xbox Live anyway. So
you good, right? Either
going.
way, yeah. Dude, yeah, amazing titles back then, man, that can get remade today. And I just feel like, a lot of people, I think a lot of companies they're not missing out on money, but you're missing out on the good memories that people can make today, like we used to make back in the day. Just create good memories, man. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that right there is enough. You know what I'm saying? For me, I know you're gonna make your money anyway.
Right. That's a perfect YouTube skit right there.
Right
there. That's a perfect YouTube skit. Just have somebody driving in the car, driving home, and then he like drives by a group of guys, older guys like our age, walking down the street. Some motherfuckers got the TV, the other ones got the controllers. The other ones
right,
right, and that's making games fun again, bro. And like I was saying, man, like half of the games we had back in the 90s could all become battle royale. If they want to make money on battle royale so bad, and half the games we had back then could be that.
Right.
Time Splitters, Time Crisis. Fucking you can make pretty much almost any one of them games. Fucking bro. The list is endless. Bouncer. You can make fucking Final Fantasy into a battle royale. Well, they did, and it didn't go well, but they should have put it on console and it probably worked better than the fucking phone. Like there's a plethora of games.
I don't understand everybody's fucking hard on with mobile gaming on the phone. Like they're in it never like even like how many. Here's a good example. Okay, the whole COVID thing. Stay indoors and yada yada yada. Right. They released more mobile games then than they have ever during that whole lockdown period. And I'm like, okay. I got a console, or I could just be like this. Shit, phone call. Hello? Yeah.
Bro.
Yep.
I hate the fact that we pretty much got drowned. We almost drowned in the COVID time of like lack of games, bro. Like,
oh yeah. yeah. It's definitely different.
And speaking of mobile games, since we're on this topic, Mortal Kombat got a gacha game coming out, bro. Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Onslaught. Bro, let me tell you, if Mortal Kombat wanted me to lose all my money, they should have just sent me a personal email and just said, hey, you're going to be broke.
I never looked into it. So what's happening with this?
All right. you played gacha games before, right?
Yeah. I understand gacha games, but what's different about this one?
Okay, they're making a Mortal Kombat one. Do you know how much potential that has, bro? They have potential to shut down any and every gacha game there is.
So like there's like a super there's the classic Scorpion from MK1 that's super fucking strong. It's like, I ain't got enough gems for it, but I could sink $20 right now, and maybe I'll get lucky.
And think about what they could, like, bro. Man, we talked about this. Me and Wicked did when they announced this shit. We was talking on the phone about this shit. And I play gotchas. I play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I play Epic 7. I play what's the PS5, PS4 one?
Genshin.
Genshin Impact. I put money in all of those. Bro, the fact that they have so many different versions of each character from each game, if you kill somebody, like because it's gonna be RPG like gacha or whatever, maybe whatever, how they plan on doing it.
Got like battle power, you can
Right.
fight so many times.
If somebody does something, you got to kill them. They can do fatalities, babalities, brutalities, and they even make it even better. They can even have like the classic brutality and shit, fucking 20 hit combo, they explode, the old school bones and shit. Look like see 5
4
rib cages.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. That's the potential they got behind it. That's what I was like, bro.
Yeah, because you think about it, like how many different scorpions are there just in like 11 or 12?
Right.
Yeah.
Just do MK1 through trilogy, bro.
Yeah, and then you got like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Armageddon, like all those Liu Kangs. You got all the zombie versions of those characters.
Zombie Liu Kang, fucking you got dead Kung Lao, you got dead Kenshi, fucking
and you made this good point too, because like not even the video games, how many characters that they never introduced that's just in the fucking lore.
Yep.
You're right.
Like Goro's dad, because how strong he was, they never put him in the fucking game. Bro, there's so much fucking Sub-Zero's fucking granddad, the original Grandmaster. Bro.
Oh yeah.
And I could tell you from day one, if there's a 5-star or a 6-star Scorpion, I'm going to have that motherfucker day one. By any cost necessary. I'm going to have and don't let it fuck around and be like MK.
We ain't got no power. Don't worry about it.
My phone working. Fuck around. Fuck around and let it be MK9 Scorpion first. Bro.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Was that Deception?
Oh no, MK9, the remake they did on 360 and shit. They rebooted the whole thing.
Yeah.
Let MK9 Scorpion be the first 5-star.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. I'm broke. Right?
I'm broke. Damn.
Well, I'm curious how they're gonna do it too, because
I'm I was about to say I'm curious, man.
Well, I mean, you think like because like even in Mortal Kombat, they've had everything from 1-on-1 to 8-on-8.
Yep.
So and you got to think too, because I played some of those RPGs too. Like, I mean, think about how many like tournament can't think of how many towers they're gonna have, right? Different towers that you can choose while you're playing, right? Or you have like a raid boss, like Ultimate Shao Kahn, and then you got to do as much damage as you can, and then it calculates your damage. So many different things.
So good.
So what's the gameplay style? Is it like the last MK mobile game we played?
No, so most gotchas is usually you have 3v3 or you have 3 characters you put on your screen, your 3-man team, and then they auto run to a certain spot and it's enemies you fight, and then you click a move, they do the move, and then you defeat all enemies, most of them. But they haven't really I'm about to look it up right now actually. So it is a build a team of fighters and battle in a massive real-time group battles. The Mortal Kombat series has a lengthy list of playable characters and no shortage of side characters who can join them. So a spinoff in the vein of free-to-play collection games like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Marvel Future Fight, and Pokemon Masters EX seems like a good fit. So yeah, pretty much the generic 3v3 three-man teams, whatever. And bro, they say it will stay true to its core visceral nature and offer strategic team-based collection RPG with fast-paced group melee combat. So pretty much is like a normal gacha game, bro.
Yeah.
But you have your 5-star, 4-star, 3-star characters, and so you might have like regular fucking Tarkatan warriors that like 2-star, 3-star, and then you got your general fucking Baraka, Molinas. But just think Mataro can come back, Kentaro can come back, fucking Chameleon can come back.
But this right here, so you saying this right here may set the tone right now for You know what I'm saying? Just mobile games right now.
They'll be running the game for mobile games, bro. Mortal Kombat is worldwide.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a $12 billion brand.
Damn.
Yeah,
I could just
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, everybody loves Mortal Kombat, bro. Like,
They're
even
the
if
reason, like we've said before, they're the reason why we have a rating system.
right,
Like they're
Mm.
the only game that has gone to the United States Senate. Period. Period.
to battle for their case for like, yo, we're not dumbing shit down. All right.
No,
Mm.
this is free speech. This is our content.
And they stuck with that shit. And we starting to see they trying to make it less and less. They trying the fact that YouTube was fucking made you have to blur shit out. Oh, you need
I
to
ain't
change the
like
color of
that.
your blood and shit. And or
Yeah,
skip the
I ain't
whole
like
scene.
that.
Like, bro, it's a fucking game.
Yeah, but I can look up like naked yoga and it's fucking
Right,
educational.
bro. It's a fucking video game, man. Like, I can look up a motherfucker in Pakistan getting ran over by a tank.
Mhm.
And it's
See,
real.
and see, and here's the thing, like even that, like they
That's
understand
true,
it's a video
man.
game, but they still want you to censor it. One, you can look up real shit. Two, you can look up like perfect example. You can look up the that part in Pulp Fiction whenever he shoots the guy in the back seat.
Right.
That's not
Mhm.
grayed out.
Mhm.
How come that's allowed
Right.
and the other shit's not?
You know what I'm saying, man? It's
Mhm.
always gonna be a war on video games, man. Like fucking, it's stupid. It's a
Yeah.
video game, bro.
It's a
Like I
video
said, my
game.
biggest argument for video game for Mortal Kombat to this day, there is not a person alive who can take somebody by the neck and
Mhm.
rip off their head and spine in conjunction together, bro. Like still together using
And
strength
if
alone.
and if you do find that person, I'm hiring them as my bodyguard. Okay, just let you know that
No,
right now.
right? Like who gonna fucking stop him,
We're gonna
bro?
stop him. He's with me. Yeah, back your ass back, bitch. Okay.
And I dare somebody to say something to me, bro. Man, hey, man, do the shit you said you did the other day, bro.
Hey, do that one fatality that I like. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Mobile. Got you. Gonna be
Yeah,
great.
bro. It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be really good, bro. Like I gotta make sure I keep a lot of space on my phone for when it comes out, and yeah, be ready for that shit. Even if they made it, even if they have, if it was a premium price to have the game, bro, and not free download like most gachas, bro, I will pay for it.
Let's see. Premium.
Bro, yeah, if it's like, oh, $9.99
Premium?
for this gacha game, you goddamn right.
Bro, let me tell you something. Pots. There's this one time whenever we were playing Genshin and we were in chat, right? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Slick's like, man, this character is dope. Well, let me see if I can get him. And then it's like, oh man, I didn't get him. Well, time to get some gems, right? Didn't get him. Oh, time to get some gems. Oh, time to get some gems. $80 later.
For one character. So you think I'm not
Slick
thinking
bought
Scorpion?
a PS5 game that he has to play in Genshin.
And what's sad is that I barely played the fucking game.
You're like, I need it. I want it.
For gacha games, I am a collector, man. Like if you've seen, like if I, man, I'm gonna show you my Dokkan shit in a minute, man. When we restart this shit, but like how many LRs I got, bro? Like I pour religiously on them shit. Fucking get Epic 7. I have 75% of the 5 stars in the fucking game.
Ooh.
75% of them, bro. And the ones that I don't have are the ones that are like you had to use the moonlight gems, whatever, and they take a lot more to get. And I'm not paying that much money for them. That's the only reason why.
Oh, interesting. We can talk on this next time. I've been trying to follow it, and I can confirm that it's not claims, but it's actually true. But developers are claiming that many studios are asking Xbox to drop the mandatory Series S compatibility.
Wait, what?
I get it.
Yep, I get it too.
Yes, I get it. I mean, I have no issues with my Series S, right?
Mm-hmm.
I play it, I play 2K on it because,
Yeah, it's a good little machine.
It's for what is how much it costs. It's a great little machine, man. Yeah. But when it comes down to the heavy hitters and what I want the most out of, it's obviously going to PS5 or PC. I don't know, man. Knowing Xbox, they probably won't drop it. What they probably do is beef it up and add a higher price tag on it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my guess. I
Yeah.
think they just beef it up and add a higher price tag. I mean, that's what I would do, if I was in the business of keep it cheaper than the Series X, but
Mhm.
beef it up to where, it's not that far off from a Series X. That way game developers aren't taking a big hit or having to go the extra mile for compatibility type shit or whatever the case may be.
Here's something that I don't agree with, and this is only EA, and it's one of the EA bosses, right? He
Mhm.
came out with obviously a lot of backlash. He came out and he said everyone just needs to get over it. Cancellations in video game development shouldn't be such a big deal or a taboo thing.
Yes, it should.
Yes, it should.
Because if your people are making a deadline that works for you,
Mhm.
you're more likely going to fucking punish them or fire them
Mhm.
because they're not meeting their demands. The same
Exactly.
way as we as consumers who are keeping that business alive,
Mhm.
and we hear a game 2 years in advance or longer, and we
Mhm.
don't get that game, and you wonder why sales go to shit when it comes out. It's
Exactly.
like, well, we found
And
something else.
this also coincides with releasing the information way too fucking early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only if you have a truly fantastic game like Final Fantasy VII, something that no one saw coming.
Right.
Right? I don't know how the fuck they kept that a secret.
Right.
Right?
No
You,
leaks.
no leaks at all. You think about that and it's like that's wild, right? But like to sit here and have the audacity to be like, well, it just happens. Like you don't see a movie, oh, we got shooting about 75% of the way through, but it just wasn't working out, I understand we had like a $70 million budget, but we're just gonna and that also came with another thing because I was talking to Slick here a while back, and a lot of these companies they'll literally just make something to save money on taxes.
Right.
There was this cartoon show that I forget what it's called. This guy, these people really loved it, right?
Mhm.
But what happened is the company, some like Warner Brother something, right? They decided to write it off as just a complete and total loss, right?
Right.
So in order to do that, it has to be pulled from all platforms, right? So even though people paid for this, they're like season 1, season 2, like 24 episodes a season or whatever. Like
I forgot what show
imagine
you're
if
talking
you
about,
yeah, imagine if you paid for like what's your favorite show, Potts? What's like name one. Name a good show you like.
God damn. Shit.
All right. Let me change this up. All right. Say they remastered Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
You purchase that, right? You love it, play it and everything. However, the company decides, you know what? We need a tax break. We're going to set this off as a total loss. That's what we're going to do. So this is exactly what happens. They write it off as a total loss and they have to pull it from all platforms because you downloaded that digitally. It doesn't matter. It gets deleted from your library. You cannot play it, even though you bought it.
So then what's the purpose of even going digital if I can't have
Exactly.
the luxury to
Exactly.
keep that game? Because
Exactly.
that's where
You're,
I
you're
that's
not
where I
buying the
want
game.
my
You're buying the privilege to play that game.
Yep.
So like
then
if
I would just rather then there's a case that I would just rather go back to physical copies then.
exactly. So this is what happened to that guy. He had a bunch of shows that he really, really loved. He watched them all the time, right? And then he goes home and then he wants to watch them again and finds out, oh, why are these deleted? Why are these gone from my library?
Mm-hmm.
Like no refund, no nothing. And then it's also one of those things like, do we ever really read like the digital policy and stuff
No.
like that?
Do you accept?
No, we don't. Yeah, I just want to play the game.
That's it.
But that's why I'm trying to like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, is there a way where I can just download these games onto a drive
Mm-hmm.
and just play them?
Even the more fucked up part about the disclaimer in the beginning when you like do you accept this shit from the companies, whatever, is that if you click no, you don't even have an option to still play the fucking game. It's
No.
like you're bound. You have to click yes to you surrender all rights to this game, even though you bought the shit. And then
Mhm.
Well, I think Netflix was kind of like doing. I kind of saw that in Netflix one time where I saved a movie or two or whatever on my watch list. This was back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember, they just cleared the catalog, and I'm like, and I went back to my favorites or whatever. I'm like, where the fuck the movie go? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
But I know, but listen, I know I didn't actually, buy that movie, but I'm paying the
You're paying
subscription
for a
service
service.
every month. You know, I'm
Exactly.
paying for a service. So, and I really like that movie. I don't want that movie or any TV show to be going. Maybe I haven't watched it for 6 months, but maybe I do after that. You know what I'm saying? At one
Right.
point,
And you think about it.
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you think about it. This is, and I'm a victim of it. I'm sure you guys are too, because everybody's like, "Oh yeah, no, we're just gonna go, digital for the convenience." Not only do they still charge us the same amount for digital shit that we've talked about before,
Yep.
but like, say your account gets hacked or something like that,
You
and then
lost
somebody posts
everything.
something super racist or super like insulting or something, then your account gets banned. You lose it all. That's
Yep.
it. You've lost everything. On top of that, right? Like, not only did they trick us with the convenience, but all of this always online bullshit. So it has to verify that you have the licenses, right? There's games on my system that I can't play, even though they're not
360.
on. Yeah, even though they're not online games, you have to be online to play them because it
Yep.
has to be. Oh well, can you play this?
My 360 is like that for a couple games.
Exactly. And if you think about it, like, okay, well, how can we lock them into always having a subscription running?
Yep.
Mm.
Bro.
So what's what do you do when you in a, what I'm saying, at a point like that? Because it's like at any given point, like, all right, we already transferred or crossed over into the digital world, but now you're telling me, like, man, at some point I need to worry about if this game will be still here.
Sadly,
you know what I'm saying?
In my opinion, nothing's gonna happen for another 20 years, probably. It's gonna take some radical group of gamers that's gonna get fed up with the price, because with price keep going up for every console and it goes up another $10, $20. If you're paying $100 for a game that's not a collector's, that doesn't come with shit, it's just standard $100. I think that'll be the point, especially with the way the economy is now with the inflation and shit. That's that's when it's gonna get out of hand, and they're gonna be like, okay, if I'm buying digital and I only have the right to play it and it's not mine, then you need to bring this price down to fucking $40 or some shit. Like, I think $40 for a digital game is a reasonable price. If you want people to go digital so fucking bad, cut your losses with physical copies at this point and charge $40 for the fucking game. I love physical copies. I haven't bought a physical game in years now, though, just because of where I work and what I do and all this shit. But I hate paying $70 for a standard version of a game on PS5, and the fact that Steam is starting to run $70 for certain games and shit.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? For digital games, bro. I was like, yo, cut that price down. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, fuck out of here. Like, $40, bro.
But you know what? But wait, before you say something wicked, I wouldn't mind paying that price though, right? For like but it got to be a well quality game. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind putting that money into it if I know that it's really something that I'm getting out of just a standard base game. You know what I mean?
And I agree with you. But again, if you're selling a physical copy also still, so that's the shipping, the case, the disc, uploading it to the disc, and all the man hours and time, and you know what I'm saying, what you got to do, put into making it, right? And put on a disc and shipping millions of copies around the world. You know what I'm saying? I understand having a $70, $80 price. But if you're just putting the code online, that's infinite number of copies for everybody to have, then you need to drop your price to fucking $30, $40. It's not like you're gonna lose money. Like, you're gonna lose money, but if everybody's just eventually like, okay, I'd rather pay $40 for the game. I'm a true believer you will make the money that you're making from the $70, $80 regardless.
Yeah, that's true. Isn't PS5 doing away with the
Wicked brought it up, with that like stopping the disc version. Which means I need to get a disc version still.
But I'm just saying though, like, at that point, do they not realize, okay, like, there are a lot of people out here that really just prefer, you know what I mean, just disc.
That's the thing. They don't care. Like, why would they care about a small group of actual collectors versus everybody that's just looking for convenience.
Yep.
But why make it? That's what I'm trying to say. Why make it?
And that's the thing. Like there's still plenty of discs like around because like at the same time, like if you got a Blu-ray, you can watch a Blu-ray, right? It's not necessarily just about the discs anymore, but like even, I mean, if they're launching like think about it, like the Series S, the previous one it had a disc tray, this one doesn't,
Right.
you know, and
Right.
they're getting more and more and more far away of just getting us into a digital world and like I need something tangible. That's why like this has nothing to do with video games and shit, right? Y'all hear about that PayPal shit?
No, not with PayPal.
No, what happened?
Okay. PayPal set out this thing that if you make any Semitic marks or like racial or anything like that, it basically if you say something that they don't agree with, they'll hit your fucking account for $2,500.
Hmm.
Well, what if ain't $2,500 in that motherfucker? Then what you gonna do?
Well, see, that's the thing, and like people thought it was a joke or
Yeah.
something like that, but they actually updated their policies and terms, and some people got hit for $2,500. That's why there's a mass exodus of people leaving, PayPal, and then it started like where a bunch of people are leaving, and then they came up with the thing, oh, something went wrong, please call customer support. Like you can't close your account right now.
Oh bullshit!
Right. And see, that's the thing. But like, if you think about it, like, if everything goes digital, right? Like they're trying to push like the digital dollar, right?
You're right.
Like, and that's why think about it. Like, why is everything like they're trying to push electric cars so much? They can like Tesla can like hook. They can just turn off your Tesla if they want to. Oh, you didn't make your payment? Like, there's been like I've read reports of Teslas because they're self-driving, right? Dude didn't pay his payment. He's like, oh, I'll just get it in a couple weeks. It's no big deal. Like, I'll just park it, in the back. The Tesla started itself and drove its own fucking ass back to the dealership. Okay. Homie comes out and like looks and like his car's there and he looks to see where it is. Like, it's back at the dealership. Looks at his camera. Car just turns on and just.
Man, that is funny.
I mean, think about it. And like that's why like I'm thinking to myself, yeah, it was cool for a little bit, but the more I think about it, like these, man, like these are relics, like actual like
bro,
tangible things.
If I buy an electric car, man, I'm gonna make sure I know how to do everything in that motherfucker. Because say something happened, I can't pay for some shit, bro. I will unplug my batteries. All right.
Something.
I wish that motherfucker would start without batteries, bro.
Like, I don't think I'll ever own an electric car because like actually like because admittedly I was going to get one, but then I realized like actually if you sit down and research the amount of time and resources and just everything that it takes to make those batteries for those electric cars, it's so much more in comparison to your normal thing. And I, at the same time, like I know y'all ain't nobody around today that hasn't heard. I was like, oh well, you only heat your house from this time to this time because we're gonna do rolling brownouts and rolling blackouts. No offense. Pause. But like you guys are trying to push electrical cars like everywhere, and when the grid can barely handle the winter,
right?
Like, like what's going on?
The same thing going with same thing going on with gaming. Fucking bullshit. Just
that's what I mean. Like I just don't think like God of War, but at the same time, like here it is. Like, do you really want to? Because I know, like Slick, this like one of your old game systems, and then the disc tray, something fucks up with the disc tray, the laser, something. Like, do you want that happen to your PS5?
Bro, I fixed my shit myself. Like my Dreamcast did that shit. The laser stopped fucking with it. I took that bitch apart and I fixed it myself. Didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just took it apart, moved some shit around, fucking cleaned some shit, and the bitch started working. So
speaking of consoles, looking at the old prices though, like if you think about it, prices really haven't changed a whole bunch. Back from whenever whenever the Sega Saturn came out in 94, 96 or something like that.
Something like that.
That thing was that thing was $400.
Was it?
And in 90s, yeah.
I had one, but I don't. I didn't buy it either, but my dad bought it.
Oh yeah, right here. Okay, 1995 Sega Saturn was $399, and their
Yeah.
games were $69.99, brand new out the gate.
Sega was busting heads, bro.
Wait, what? I don't remember that. Are you serious?
Sega was busting
Yeah.
heads because PlayStation games were only $49.
But like 93, the 3DO was $700.
Man, what?
The Dreamcast wasn't even that high.
No,
Damn.
hang on, let me see what
That's what I'm saying. The
Dreamcast was.
Dreamcast, I think starting price was what, $299?
Wait,
today was
wait,
battle.
you serious?
No, Dreamcast was $200.
No, so yeah, Dreamcast wasn't like that.
Came out in 2000.
Yeah,
PlayStation 2 was $299.
yeah. That was they was fighting comparison because they was trying to compare each other to that, and the whole rival about who's gonna be what type shit.
Yeah,
Oh
PlayStation
my
3 got
God,
fucking
bro.
was terrible because
Yeah, the
like
PlayStation
Xbox,
3, bro.
yeah, the 360 and it had two versions, the $299 and $399, and the PS3 was $499 and fucking $599.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I remember.
I remember
Okay,
that, bro. When I saw it, because I was like,
remember
yeah, I'm gonna give a PS3. I'll work my little bullshit job, bro.
that. Bro, listen, bro, listen,
job, bro. I was
listen,
like,
bro.
I'm gonna get a PS3. I looked
That was my
$599.
first. Okay, that was my first purchase outside of my parents because my parents always bought. I can tell you this. My parents always bought my sisters, bro. My PS3 was actually my first purchase of myself. I actually left high school. My brother came and picked me up. I took a trip to Circuit City, bro. Circuit City.
Man,
Circuit City. And
I heard that in a while.
with tax and everything, because I bought 2 games with it, and I think maybe extra. I may have bought an extra controller, but I ended up spending like $650, maybe even $700 out the gate. Man, I didn't even go back to school, bro. I'm gonna take the 2 games that I bought because there was only 2 games that I remember. There was NBA Home Court and Resistance. I'm telling you, I remember those 2 games, bro. Took them home. Swear to God, bro. Didn't go back to school that
like
day.
I walked in the door, Mom, I made
it. I swear to you, bro. I swear to you. It was back in what PS3 came out?
That was 2005, 6?
05?
05, 06, yeah.
It had to be 05. It had to be 05. I know it for a fact.
It was 2005, 2006, because I know the 360 came out.
Which one? The 3?
Yeah, PS3.
PS3.
2006.
Yeah,
2006.
It was 2006 because the 360 came out in 2005.
And 06 was actually a good year of gaming. Let me
bro,
stuff, man.
when I seen that price tag for PS3, let me tell you how quick I made that left to the other side of GameStop to get that fucking 360.
Everybody did. Hey, everybody, like, how many people went PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, 360, PS4?
I mean, I had Xbox too.
Whoa, hold on. Say that again for the people in the back, bro. They didn't hear that. They didn't hear that. Say it
PlayStation
again,
1, PlayStation 2, and then you're like,
yeah.
360 and PS4. Because like Sony, they realized what they did. They fucked up.
They did. They really did. Yeah.
And
I had both.
They stayed true to that shit ever since that day. Ever since that time, it's like we cannot put a console that damn expensive no more.
Nope. I definitely had both. I think I even traded in my PS3 for the Xbox 360.
I remember when you did that. You was asking me about it. You was like, "Hey man,
because
you was like, hey man, everybody playing fucking 360." I was like, "Bro, I'll tell you about it."
Man,
360
I
bro.
made the switch, man, and that was like one of the greatest consoles.
And then
me,
PlayStation had the nerve to get hacked, and everybody lost their shit at the time. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's over."
Yes. Damn, just that alone was just good memories to me.
Hell of a redemption story for PlayStation, though, boy. That PS4 revived the fuck out their ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the PS5.
Yeah.
They learned their lesson,
bro. But yeah, that 360, boy, that 360 is so cheap. Boy, I bought 3 of them motherfuckers, bro, in my lifetime.
I was still playing PS2 when you were on 360.
I said, "Oh, you got the red ring? Yeah. Let me go get this arcade one. Just swap my fucking hard drive over, bro."
Man, what I really loved about 360, man, I really love the arcade games, man. I just can't.
Before they got rid of it.
Yeah, like, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, those was like to me, like, that was just fun times. Because even if I wasn't even playing with nobody, man,
you just
I don't know if you could
play some shit.
Yeah, but like, bro, I'll just hop on and just fucking play. Like they even came out with Metal Gear 1, I think 2. Now they came out with like 2, 1, no, 2, 3, and what's
Peacekeeper.
the other
Peace Walker.
Peace Walker. Yeah, like, dude, that was a deal to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I loved it.
Fusion Frenzy.
Original Xbox. Absolutely.
Yes.
And if you don't know what it is,
Yeah.
Grown Up Mario Party. But
Yeah.
That's coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Mario Party 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
The
Oh
OGs.
man.
Anyway, yeah. Fuck digital.
Man,
and I agree.
that's crazy.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind going to pick up a physical copy of the game if I had a physical PS5 or if my
Okay,
PC
like-
if my PC had a disc drive. I mean, I could buy one, but
If you had a disc drive PS5, right?
Mm,
There's only certain games that you would grace that drive with.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, okay. So like in my defense, I would probably like I got the
Horizon.
Final.
Oh.
No, the Horizon one, yeah, but I got the Final Fantasy VII First Soldier Edition, right?
Yeah.
So like if they ever like remade Final Fantasy VIII, that's something that you would buy a physical
Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
copy. No, the Horizons. Wait, Potts, I got you right here.
Or wait, oh, yo, go ahead. Because I just thought of something though. I just really thought of something. What is that? Where we at?
Oh, I
Where we
can't.
at?
It's not
Gotcha.
coming through.
Hold on. Let me see it. Get closer.
All right, there we go. Yeah,
God.
PS5 and disappear.
God
Wait,
damn
if I get it on it, like wait. It's just the black box.
Oh man.
I was walking through Walmart the other day, man, and they had a disc version of PS5 just sitting there, and I was like, "Is that?" Like, oh yeah, no, it's a PS5. It's actually on sale. Yeah, because normally it's like $650 or something like that. They had it for what, like four? No, I don't know. I paid almost $600 for it because it also came with Horizon.
Mm.
Hell
In
yeah.
case my other one shits out.
Man, but I thought about something, man. So what if it's possible? They would you would get the physical copy, right?
Okay.
Right.
Let's say but you bump the price up.
Mhm.
But that physical copy comes with a digital copy, right? And so that way you don't have to if it's your loss if you don't purchase the physical copy because you could just play your that's not gonna work.
Bro, I'll tell you. And fuck no. Go keep finish what you're talking about, and I say what I gotta say.
I'm just pissed, man, because dude, I just don't like the fact that that's like almost it's like getting your freedom taken away.
Bro, I'm not. The game's already $70 for a physical copy, bro. If they throw in a digital copy with it, like they treat it like Blu-ray disc and some shit, you know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna bump the price of another $15, $20. I'm not paying $90 for a fucking game standard version. I'm not.
Well, see, I don't know if they would though, because it's just a digital download. You already got the license for it because you already got the physical copy. But
True.
at the same time, is any developer, even CD Projekt Red, is any developer that nice? No, not at all.
Right.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I think that about wraps it up, man.
Yeah. Now, we touched on some spots and everything. Whenever we get some more actual gameplay of like Silent Hill or something like that, definitely gonna probably talk about God of War, Sonic.
Before we go, we gotta talk about First Descendants.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The First Descendant, yeah.
That stops tomorrow night, right?
Yeah. And honestly, First Descendants, the developers Nexon, great fucking job, great beta. Like, zero complaints from me for the most part. I think the only complaint we had was what it was.
I mean, it was a beta, but I mean, we had some tech like connectivity issues in the
Yeah.
beginning, but that's kind of standard with a beta
That-
because they're just testing the system. But like graphically, no
Fire.
glitches, no gameplay is smooth. Like immediate, like as soon as you like a keyboard and mouse, fine, whatever. As soon as you turn on your controller, it immediately switches over.
Yep.
You know, on its own. You know,
Easy to pick up
easy,
to
easy.
play, bro. In and out.
Mhm.
Like good characters, good character
Right.
designs.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's huge potential for this game if they do it right. All they gotta and you know what, to do it right, all they gotta do is keep following Warframe's model because
Yep.
it's like game that is pretty much just like
The
Warframe, but it's not Warframe.
Just keep adding characters with different moves
Right.
and new guns and shit, bro. And this game would like you said be definitely on point as for Warframe. Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about it, man. I just can't wait for the real game to release, and I hope more people actually play it to keep it alive, man.
Wait,
Bots.
when is it coming out?
They don't have a release date. That's as far as I know.
Okay.
Guess what I got to play, Pots?
What? Good.
I got to
Oh,
play.
he did. Yep.
Don't laugh.
I got to play the test version, the field test version of Diablo 4.
Screenshot right there.
Also, yeah, I should put the video in. Actually,
So, wait. How was it though, man?
Oh, like it looks amazing. The gameplay and everything is really it's different from me playing with mouse and keyboard. You know, because I usually just play with a controller because of my fucked up arm. You know, strong hand. But like it was wild because like you're playing right Diablo, and I'm like, wait. Like, what's that? You know, because I'm thinking it's some crazy ass enemies. Like, no, there's like, because it's a true MMO. There's other people running around killing shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So, yeah, like it's not just a single player game. So I'm like up in the field killing a bunch of skeletons, and this other group of 2 other dudes comes up. They kill it. We wave at each other, and then he takes off. You know,
Wow.
and then there's a big old world event going on. This massive like ogre or something like that we were killing. I almost died.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold the front door.
Hold
the
up.
front door.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
They have like world events. Like
Yeah.
You.
So
Slick,
so I came across it, and then there was just like spells and axes and all kinds of shit going on, right? So I just started attacking stuff because the person that I was playing with was my buddy's character, and he was a necromancer. So I had this legion of skeletons, and then they just went in there and started tearing shit up and everything. But like, I mean, Diablo is a very graphic intensive game anyway. But if you got like 7 or 8 or 9 people all using their abilities, bro, not one skip. And I got a better PC than he does.
Damn.
Not one skip, and it's a test build. But like the fact that they added the graphics to where dude is running by and he's got a torch.
Yeah.
And the ground isn't perfectly level, so you can see like shadows from just the rocks on the ground and stuff like that. It looks fucking phenomenal. I was gonna I sent it to Slick on Insta because I don't think it compresses on Insta, does it?
No, it's clear as day on that motherfucker.
Okay, I don't know if you could try to send that to Pot so you can see what. Yeah. But it's really cool because like it's intuitive. So like if you have a gaming keyboard, it recognizes that. So my buddy Cannon was talking about. Was like, yeah, I started up the game and it immediately recognized my keyboard. So he has like his like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of his numbers up there. But whenever I used a skill, I hit the button on the keyboard, right? And because that skill, I just used it and it wasn't ready yet, the light, that specific light on the keyboard, it's not on. It's blank. But he has a fully backlit keyboard. So whenever it's up, then it turns on and it blinks and it says that it's ready. Or, it signifies that it's ready. I usually use
fire, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna play the shit out of that. I didn't play it long. I only played it for a couple minutes because I was over there trying to help him out because he fucked up a car. But
Just want to get a feel for it and see.
yeah. But like just running around. Imagine playing like Diablo 3, but it's in 4K and it's
Bruh.
well over 60 frames. Well over 60 frames.
Damn.
That's wild.
So
Damn.
definitely keep on the horn of that. But no,
I'm
that's
jealous.
And with that being said, man, that's another episode of Skip Cutscene, man. We will catch you guys on another episode in a few weeks or so. We don't know how long it's gonna take, but we'll get to you when we can.
absolutely.
As always, follow the socials. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll see y'all next time.